Hello, it's Justin Brooke from adskills.com, and today we are going to be breaking down a subscription box company. We're going to be tearing down all their marketing, their landing pages, their ads, their keywords, their social media, everything. Specifically, this is a dinner subscription box company, and they caught my attention because I saw some of their ads, and I was like, that's a very interesting ad, very easy to duplicate ad for any of us. We could use this strategy. I don't mean to rip them off and take their ad, but we could use this strategy in just about any market. So I wanted to dive in and tear them apart, and then you guys can learn everything you need to know about how to do the marketing for a subscription box company. This is Dinnerly, and you can find them at dinnerly.com. Take a quick look at their homepage. Recipes. All right, 5 simple steps. Looks like everything kind of goes into, basically, they want you to choose a meal kit. All right, but let's go into their marketing a little bit. First, let's take a look inside SimilarWeb and find out how much traffic they're actually getting. So if we scroll down a little bit here, I passed it. Looks like they're getting about 1 million visits per month. And then we can see that they're getting, the average user spends about 3.8 pages per visit, bounce rate 44%, average visit duration 3 minutes, 36 seconds. Pretty good. I'm liking what I see here so far. Some similar sites, Carb Manager, Money Plus, Savvy Dime. I don't think that really shows exactly what we're looking for here. See the change. They're on an upswing in December. That makes sense. Everybody's kind of going into this eating healthier, eating better. Everybody wants to manage their diets as they come into the January season. Looks like most of their traffic is from the United States. And let's see, age ranges. Looks like they're going after a little bit younger, 25 to 44. That's about what I would target. Looks like a little heavier female audience than males. And when you look at their recipes, it makes a little bit more sense. I don't know that only females would eat their recipes, but when you see, I've already taken a peek at their marketing. When you see their marketing, you'll see why I think this appeals to women just a little bit more. And then you can see some of their other competitors down here: Every Plate, Marley Spoon, Blue Apron, Home Chef. All right, so we're starting to get a little bit of a picture. All right, so decent sized company. 1 million visitors a month is nothing to sneeze at. They're getting some real traffic. Let's start tearing down their marketing. First thing I usually do, I open up one of my favorite spy tools, which is AdBeat. And actually, this company doesn't have anything in AdBeats, which is very interesting and very rare. That usually doesn't happen. AdBeat is going to cover all of the mobile ads. It's going to cover a lot of Google Display, YouTube. It's going to cover native ads, Taboola, Outbrain. So it covers a lot, but nothing really in here. So I went ahead and opened up Facebook. I figured, okay, well, if they're not here, they have to be on Facebook. So sure enough, when I did a search in the Facebook ad library, they absolutely were here in a major way. We can take a look at some of their ads. This looks to be kind of their main, I would say not the branding ad, but like the front end, So let's take a look at this one. We'll see ad details. That way we can blow that up in full size. And you'll see this as a common theme. I'm kind of letting the cat out of the bag a little bit before we get there, but you'll see that they kind of focus on recipes and food pictures over and over and over again in their marketing. So they must have figured out, because when I look through the history of their marketing, they've definitely tried a few other ideas, but all of their stuff lately is really just all around this, and I'll show you more as we go. So really look, this one, they're trying to get you to like their page. They're showing you some recipes, quick little 1 sentence, or I guess that's 3 sentences, but very short copy ad just to get you to start following them. We'll go back and take a look at more of their ads and see if we can come up with a strategy. We see some Cook With Us Again, get 75% off your first box or 75% off your next box. So this is probably their retargeting or a retention. They may be bringing some people back that were on the program and now are not on the program. And you can do that with your different audiences, right? You can set up custom audiences. You can set up lookalike audiences and things like that. And so you would definitely be able to target like current customers past customers, people who visited our webpage but never bought yet. So you'd be able to slice and dice this campaign. So we definitely see some retargeting strategies in here. And again, constantly focusing on that plate, that delicious looking plate, and the 75% off, so they're really trying to get you to make the jump by losing a little bit on that first month. Usually they call that a loss leader. So as we scroll down, we get past some of these retargeting ads. We come into what I wanted to show you. Get down here. Okay, so here is an example. I will hit see ad details. The one that I saw, I wasn't able to re-find it again, but the one that I saw, it was basically some boxes right here, and then it was a meal. It was like, look, you could get all these boxes in your mail, or you could just get this delicious dinner in your mail. So I really like that ad, but I love this format, being able to just split it in half, and it's like, here's my competitor, here's us. And the other thing I like here is you sometimes there is a time and a place for taking a jab at the competitor. I don't love that strategy. I think sometimes you end up actually advertising your competitor. So I don't love to pick on a specific company in my ads. I don't, everybody's got their own moral and ethical thermometer. I don't love that. So I love that they just said, this is other meal kits, and look, it's $9.99. And you can see that they're, basically what they're doing is they're showing the same picture, but they're saying you could spend more or you could spend less. Which do you want? And I love their idea here of $1.29 per. So let's take a look at some of their split tests here. I don't see much changing. It's got to be the text that's changing. Let's take a look at that. Tired of overpriced fancy meal kits. Tired of overpriced. Yeah, it looks like the same text. I don't know what they're doing with all these different options here. Let's go back here. Yeah, I'm not sure why they have 16 different variations and they're all the same. I'm not seeing anything change. Anything changing here? I don't see anything changing there. The button's not changing. I'm not seeing it. Oh, here we go. All right, so I guess they have some different mobile versions. That's the only difference I could see. So not a whole lot changing there. Let's go back to their ads. I wanted to show you some other ones. They got a video ad. I'm not going to play that. It doesn't play well on Zoom here. But here's another front end ad. Let's take a look at this here. So this is probably going to a lookalike audience, first touch kind of an ad. So again, right up front with the recipe, with the food, ideally, I would be showing these things to people 4 to 6 p.m. when they're just starting to get hungry, 3:30 p.m. And when they're just starting to get hungry, and it's like, oh, yes, that's exactly what I want to eat. Click, order. First box from only $10.99, free shipping, get 24 meals for $1.29 each. I love that headline. I mean, that just speaks to me. If I can get dinners for $1.29 each, and they're going to look if I can get that, if I can get that meal for $1.29, that is speaking to me. Cook 24 meals for just $1.29 each. Dinner is an easy job with Dinner Least tasty and affordable meal kits. Love their short, simple copy. All right, let's dig into their marketing a little bit more. Let's go take a look at what they're doing. This is another one of my spy tools, SEM Rush. This is the one that I like. I know there's Spy Food and there's other ones, but this is my diehard. I've had this membership for many, many years. So it seems we're really finding the meat of this here, because if you think about it, when we look at their Facebook, 20,094. Okay, so they're doing well on Facebook, more so on Facebook than on Instagram. But when I come over to search, I'm seeing a lot of traffic. And then I see here 30,000 keywords they're ranking for. So I would say we found their bread and butter. It looks like they're doing a lot of search traffic. And I love that, because if you remember, there was a lot of retargeting ads in Facebook. So that organic search traffic with a retarget into Facebook, that right there is, I mean, if you've been following me for any amount of time, that's one of my favorite 1-2 punches. The only thing I like better is I like paid search. with that, because I don't have to wait for the SEO. I don't have to work as hard. I can, throw up a landing page and an ad, $5, $25, $100, whatever, and my traffic is live tomorrow. I don't have to wait to rank. I don't have to worry about getting slapped or anything like that. So looks like they're doing quite a bit of paid search as well. 94,000 visitors a month from organic, 22,000 visitors a month from paid. They're only targeting 179 keywords. So definitely these guys, heavy SEO team, investing a lot of money into their SEO. They got 16,000 backlinks. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of their keywords here. First thing I like to do is I like to come down to this keywords by intent. And this gives me kind of their strategy, in a nutshell. And so we see that they 82% of their traffic is coming from informational searches. So these guys are creating a lot of blog posts. That's what they're doing. They're creating blog posts on probably recipes, how to cook this, how to cook that. It's not really navigational, some commercial. So commercial would be that's probably where they're going after other companies, and you'll see that they do that in their search ads and their paid keywords. You see that they're targeting HelloFresh, they're targeting Every Plate, Hungry Root. They're definitely going after their competitors. Let's first take a look into some of their keywords. Now there's 30,000 keywords. This is what I love about SEMrush, is you could come in here, you could hit view details, and then you can export to PDF, you can export to CSV, you can choose just some of their keywords, you could do all kinds of great things inside of here and start making your own keyword list. It's super valuable. If I lost everything, I would start back up with my SEMrush account and probably some landing page generator. All right, so we see here their traffic volume, mostly coming from their main brand name. Kudos to them getting that much volume on their brand name. But then right here, stock shrimp tempura. Okay, so looks they are ranking position 78, up a little bit on that one. So shrimp Alfredo. So yeah, it seems to me that's their strategy. They're pumping out recipes. And with AI today, that is amazing, because now with AI, you can just have ChatGPT writing out your recipes for you. And with a recent announcement from Google, they are actually not against the AI content. They're just reminding everyone that you can go and find this blog post. And I'll see if I can link it below this video and in the notes in our newsletter. But there is a new announcement. They're saying, look, we're not against AI content, but remember, we've always been against bad content. So like if you're creating just shallow, crappy, Me Too content with AI, then you're just not going to rank, just like, if you had hired a bunch of writers. And so they're looking for really good content. So you'd want to make sure that your recipes probably have a video with them, probably have a recipe card, use any kind of snippets, and make sure you've got your recipe in a checklist, maybe a PDF that they can download. So you want to really make some good content. And with ChatGPT, that's going to be a simple thing here. So I think we've probably found their main strategy. I think if I were to sum this company up, they're doing recipe posts, sharing recipes on social media, and then posting images of recipes in their ads and getting people to come to their pages. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of their paid keywords here just before we dip out of here. We'll go back down here to paid keywords, view details. Make sure this is sorted. They're estimating that they're spending about $142,000 a month in order to get this traffic. $142,000 on 179 keywords. That's interesting. All right, so biggest volume coming from HelloFresh. Hello, these are the big boys. All right. So they're going after them. I want to take a look at this landing page. And in fact, I've already opened it up just in case my internet wasn't working. So here's their landing page that they're using with their paid ads. Why Ditterly is the meal kit you will stick with. Effortless, fast, unfussy. Okay. How do we do it? And then we see here they're comparing against their big competitors. Start saving, click here. And if you were able to see, I don't know if you can tell down here in the bottom left of my screen where it's going to go. It's going to go to /select-plan, and it's going to allow you to just start building your plan. And then you'd order just like many other companies do. If you want to see that, we'll click over and we'll see how it goes into where they can start customizing. And they do this instead of going right to a checkout, because this creates so much closure and allows you to customize your box. And so what happens here is you start designing, the different meals that you want. Oh yeah, I want 4, for 4 people, make my box vegetarian. Now you've made it custom, and you're so much more likely to complete your order now instead of just going to some already done for you right to checkout. So smart thing that they're doing there. All right, before we go, let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go back to their paid search a little bit. So what are they bidding on here? Definitely a lot of competitors, even like competitors' pages. A lot of brand search. Food boxes, that's a smart one. That's probably where I'd start. If I were starting a company like this, I'd probably start with an easy keyword like this, food boxes, because that's, they're searching for what you have, or also delivery meal kit. These keywords, food subscription, these are the keywords that I'd probably start out on. I would not start out going after competitors. You got to understand quality score. You got to understand how to make sure your landing pages match. And sometimes the conversion rates are not great. If somebody is searching for HelloFresh, it's very likely that they're already a customer and they're just trying to log into HelloFresh, or they've seen some ads from HelloFresh and they want to go buy HelloFresh. So it's a very ballsy move to go after someone else's competing keywords. It can be a great strategy, as we're seeing here, but not where I would start. So I would definitely start with these kind of keywords: food boxes, delivery meal kit, food subscription. We see that there's plenty of search here. Cost per clicks are a little bit up there, but this is where I would start. You're going to have a good conversion rate. You're not going to be worrying about competitors. They're looking for what you want. There's plenty of traffic available. Test here, do some brand search, get your stuff rolling, and then start going after the competitors. All right, I want to go into their social media now. Let's take a look at what they're doing on social media. Taking a look at Twitter first. Looks like they're here, but maybe they're not here on Twitter. Again, recipes front and center. Their following is really not that great here. Again, recipes, boom, recipes. This looks like their strategy on Twitter is mostly just retweeting people who are posting photos of what they've made with their Dinnerly kits. Very smart, very smart. One of them looked really good here. I was already searching this. Check this one out. This is a French toast bake with maple bacon syrup on top of it. Come on. I want to order that one right now. I'm starting to fall for the marketing right now. All right, let's take a look at their, let's jump over to Instagram. Definitely on Instagram, 20,000 followers, nothing to sneeze at. Fully done profile. Brand colors are there. We see big, bold colors. Again, we see recipes, cooking. Is this a cooking video? Yes, cooking video. And I saw this on their TikTok as well. They got 11,000 followers on TikTok, and they're not doing awesome on TikTok, but hey, they're there. They're trying. They're creating the recipes. This video here looks like it has a decent amount of views on there. This might be one of their ads. I'm not totally sure, but this one is just a girl talking about how much she likes Dinnerly. And then we see here some of their higher volume posts, all recipes, cooking videos. Like I said, that is mainly their strategy, is posting recipes. All right, let's go to their Kingpin. This is their Facebook page. Again, here we go with the recipes right at top. All right, we see that they were doing that on Twitter as well. Their landing page, their Facebook ads, if you remember their main ad, there's that image. We see that at the top of their Twitter. We see that at the top of their Facebook. So that is kind of the main image that they're using. 94,000 people 96,000 following this, 94,000 people who've liked it. And we see again that they're posting images and then the recipes, so here they are, biscuit sandwich with, and like I said, that's what they're doing. They're doing a lot of SEO for recipes, and they're sharing those recipes on social media. They're probably boosting them. The ones that are doing best, they're probably adding more ad spend to them, than they're retargeting with those comeback videos and those other box videos that we saw, or I'm sorry, box ads that we saw. Here's another ad looking one here. This is for getting referrals, get it paid for. Good stuff. So that is Dinnerly.com. Hope you've liked this tour of their marketing, getting to see all their different landing pages, their checkout processes, how they're doing their social media, how they're doing their SEO, their paid ads, all that stuff. I'm Justin Brooke from adskills.com. See you later.